Today we're going to study two very important future forms in English, will and be going to. Both structures are used to talk about the future, but they are not used in exactly the same situations. Understanding the difference between them will help you sound much more natural and accurate in English. Let's begin with will. One of the main uses of will is for decisions that are made at the moment of speaking. In other words, you decide something immediately while you are talking. For example, imagine someone says, "It's raining outside." You suddenly decide, "Okay, I'll take an umbrella." The decision was not planned before. It happened right then. We also use will for offers, promises, requests, and refusals. For example, "I'll help you with your homework," or "Will you come with me to the wedding?" In these situations, will sounds natural because we are reacting in the moment. Another example could be, "Don't worry, I'll make dinner tonight." This is a spontaneous offer. Another common use of will is for predictions based on opinion. For example, "I think it will snow tomorrow," or "In my opinion, they will win the match." These are personal beliefs or predictions, not things based on strong evidence. We often use expressions like "I think," "I believe," or "probably" with will. We also use will for future facts or things we consider certain. For example, "The sun will rise tomorrow," or "It will be hot in summer." These are general facts about the future. Now let's move to be going to. We use this structure for plans and intentions that were decided before the moment of speaking. For example, "I'm going to study medicine next year," or "We're going to visit the Canary Islands in the summer." These are future plans that already exist in the speaker's mind. We also use be going to for predictions based on evidence. For example, if you look outside and see dark clouds, you say, "It's going to rain." You are not just giving an opinion, you have evidence in front of you. Another example could be, "Look at those icy roads. Someone is going to fall." Again, the prediction is based on what you can see. So the main difference is this: will is often used for spontaneous decisions and opinions, while going to is used for plans and predictions based on evidence. Now let's review the structure. With will, the form is simple, will plus base verb. For example, "I will help you," or "She will make an announcement tomorrow." In negative sentences, we use will not or the contraction won't. "I won't go out tonight." For questions, we invert the subject and will. "Will you come to the party?" With be going to, we use the verb to be plus going to plus the infinitive. For example, "I'm going to start a new course," or "They're going to do some repairs in the house." In the negative form, we say, "I'm not going to spend too much money," or "They aren't going to make any changes." In questions, we invert the verb to be, "Are you going to apply for that job?" Remember that English allows two types of contractions with negatives. For example, "You're not going to stay" and "You aren't going to stay" are both correct. Native speakers use both forms naturally. Let's also connect this grammar with the vocabulary of make and do, because these verbs are very common with future forms. We usually say make a decision, make an effort, make a request, or make a joke. For example, "I'm going to make a complaint tomorrow." With do, we say do housework, do a course, do damage, or do business. For example, "I'll do the housework later," or "They're going to do a training course next month." So, to finish, remember this key idea. Use will for spontaneous decisions, promises, offers, and opinions about the future. Use be going to for plans, intentions, and predictions based on evidence. Both forms talk about the future, but the speaker's intention and the context are different. With practice, choosing between them will become much easier and more natural.